On Earth, there are 7.8 billion people, and we're limited on two things: time and resources. Fundamentally, your pathway through life is guided by the other people around you, your self-drive and motivation, and sometimes a bit of luck. So let's talk about how you can make the most of your time and resources to get to where you want to be. Hello and welcome to Max Talks, where every Sunday I make videos to help you get to where you want to be. So first of all, it's important that you define success for you, since this will be different for everybody. Do you want to get to the top of your career? Do you want to start a family? What is your ultimate end goal? Now that you have that, let's imagine a ladder or a pathway to get to where you want to be. To explain, I'm going to use the example of careers, but you can use whatever example that you want to apply this to you. Assuming that you want to progress in your career, first and foremost, you have to be able to do the job. You have to have the skills and capabilities to do the job that you want to do. And then to increase your chances of getting that job, you can increase your likability. This is because being likable will allow you to influence other people because they will respect you and they will trust you. But they can also open doors for you further down the line. Not literally though, of course. Being likable means that you're more likely to leave a positive impression on those around you. Even if this is with a friend, a colleague, an acquaintance, someone that you haven't seen in a while. If you're likable and you get on well with them and you leave a positive impression, they might say,
"Actually, I just heard about this job and that would be perfect for you. I'll send them your CV if you give it to me."
So if you're likable and you've had that positive impression on people, you might get an opportunity that no one else would get. Think of people like Jimmy Fallon or Alan Carr. They've made successful careers, one by obviously being able to do their job and talk to people very well, but two, the fact that they're likable people, that their whole career is built on the fact that they're likable. Also, I just want to point out that just because you're not likable does not mean that you can't have a successful career. Look at Katie Hopkins, for example. So, because your life is more than likely dependent on other people, here are some things that you can do to be more likable. Number one is to be kind to other people. You never know where it will take you. I'm a big fan of the phrase to treat others how you wish to be treated. Because I wish to be treated in a positive way, I always treat others with kindness and respect and in a positive way. Because I think if you do something nice for someone else, then you're more likely to get something back. That doesn't mean that I necessarily do nice things for people just because I want something in return, but that can help you to become more likable as well. So if you're kind of feeling a bit down, then you might do something nice for someone else, for a friend or for a random person. You might get something nice in return too. This can increase your chance of being more likable because people like having nice things done for them. And equally, I'm sure that you do too. Number two is to build and keep strong relationships. If you burn bridges with people, this can have a negative impact on you further down the line because it could close some previously opened options for you. Now, of course, this is not me saying keep in touch with all your ex-partners and the people who have wronged you because clearly you had a reason to burn bridges with those people. However, if you have no reason to break down that relationship, and by this I mean obviously friends, colleagues, potential employers, then you may as well keep those relationships because again, further down the line, you might get that opportunity or that breakthrough from someone that you least expected it from just because you kept that relationship. Number three is to work hard and be enthusiastic about what you want to achieve. People like people who work hard because they appreciate the effort that goes in every single day. And if you work hard enough over a longer period of time, people will notice you and people will start to kind of potentially give you those opportunities that you wouldn't have had before just because they like the fact that you work hard and that you're good at what you do. And it just takes the right person to notice the fact that you work hard and that you're enthusiastic and your motivation for them to give you an opportunity potentially. And again, this can make you more likable. And then the fourth one is to think positively. So I already did a video on the art of positivity and how you can think in a more positive way. But at the end of the day, positivity and your thought process radiates. So if you're positive, then the people around you are more likely to be positive as well. And this can make you more likable because if they're having a bad day or if they're not feeling too great, if you have that positivity radiating around you, then it can have a great influence on them and they're likely to say, "You know what? When I'm around them, I'm always so positive." And it can completely change people's life and it can make people want to be around you. And again, that can open doors massively. Now, it goes without saying that most of these things are kind of mindset tools. They're not something that you can necessarily change overnight, but they are things that you can work on in order to be more likable and to get those opportunities. Most people will say it's too late to do something, when in reality, it's never too late. Sure, there's a lot of competition with everything that you start, but as time goes on, the more that competition will rise. More and more people are entering into new things and their passions and their interests every single day. For example, think of the music industry. People listen to artists that they like and that they connect with. So if you're more likable, you're more likely to get a break in that industry, and obviously alongside working hard too. But there's so much competition in the music industry. People make thousands of songs every day. There's creators kind of chasing their dreams every single day. But I think if Lewis Capaldi can do it, then you can too. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. If you made it to this point and you enjoyed, please leave a like rating, subscribe below for new content every single Sunday, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I post, and if you did make it to the end, leave a comment saying apples so that I know that you made it to the end. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I hope that it was useful, and I'll see you next Sunday.